Commence deplanetization!
What's going on, guys? LegitMHx here with a Ratchet & Clank video. Today I'll be discussing with you guys the next Ratchet & Clank game. Now before I get started, it would be much appreciated if you could get this video to 10 likes. It just lets me know what videos to make and what you guys enjoy. Also subscribe if you guys do enjoy, because your guys' subscription is my fuel for making videos. On the 23rd of April, my sub count literally deadline for a week, and it was a bit tough and I was a bit confused, but I think we are getting out of that. Without wasting any more time, let's get into the video. So the Ratchet & Clank game on the PS4 right now has been doing amazing. If you guys have not seen any reviews or opinions on, or any external opinions on the game, basically everyone is saying that the game is a masterpiece. While me, a hardcore fan, still am nitpicking some of the stuff not in the game, it's been an amazing game and really successful. On Insomniac's Twitter, if you just see their replies to other tweets, it's just like them replying to other tweets, thanking them for saying such kind things about the game. So overall, the game was a huge success. Now you might be thinking, why the hell am I talking about the current game and not what the title says? Well, basically, if you guys aren't aware, when a certain game does do amazing, developers see the success and want to emulate it, and basically decide to make a sequel to get the same reaction. So basically, if Insomniac do not create a future game for Ratchet & Clank, then they are missing out on not only the money, but a lot of appreciation and attention from gamers like us. So basically, getting to the point, due to the success of the reboot, it is highly likely that there will be a sequel. Now I would just like to touch on another reason. If you guys have not watched my Nefarious is Alive video, there should be an annotation or a link in the description or a card or something on this video showing the link to it. But basically, I discuss how Nefarious is alive and how he could give us a hint to the next game. With that also being possible, I hear that the movie has an ending that could also hint and lead to a future game. Now I haven't watched the movie. June 23rd is when it's released in Australia, so I'm going to be waiting a while until I watch that. But with those two combined, it's also really highly likely that the second game will be possible. And finally, we also see many hints in the game leading to a second Ratchet & Clank game. Just to name a few, we see the plumber say, "See you in the next reboot," and then we hear the hoverboard commentator mention Proto-Pets as an anticipated toy, and a bunch of other stuff. But basically, these are all hints within the game and the movie leading right to the sequel of Ratchet & Clank. Now, I would like to discuss a possibility that might be in the game. This goes by the name of multiplayer. You guys probably have heard of it, and basically we haven't had multiplayer in a Ratchet & Clank game since Full Frontal Assault or Q-Force. They really went all out with multiplayer in that game, and then co-op in All for One. A lot of people didn't like it, but I really enjoyed it. If they are able to incorporate a multiplayer with a really good single player story as well, I think it will be amazing. There should also be a link on this video to a video where I discuss some ideas of multiplayer. However, I made that video over a month ago, but the ideas I had then are still interesting and will be cool to see. But anyways, I'm not 100% sure that multiplayer will be in the sequel. However, I think it is highly possible. It is something that a lot of people are anticipating, as well as wanting to see. A multiplayer Ratchet & Clank game on the PS4 is a definite must and a definite buy, even if it is crap. So basically, I tweeted at Insomnia Games asking them, what will you guys ever make a solely based multiplayer game for Ratchet & Clank? And they replied saying, we already did that with Full Frontal Assault. Now I was a little bummed at that, but then a couple days later I asked them that, will we ever see a multiplayer come in the future of Ratchet & Clank game? And they replied, the reply that they gave me got me excited. They said anything is possible. Now I know that is a super vague statement, but when you put both together, I really think that there will be a sort of multiplayer like Ratchet & Clank Up Your Arsenal had. They will make a proper Ratchet & Clank game with multiplayer add-on, instead of making a solely based Ratchet & Clank multiplayer game, which I think is amazing and highly likely. I hope this really does happen, as I would go crazy over it. When Ratchet & Clank Up Your Arsenal came out on PS2, I really couldn't play the online that it had, but I would still just play by myself and kill the nodes. They weren't even bots, but I'd still play it. And oh my god, it was so much fun playing when friends came over. To actually be able to experience Ratchet & Clank multiplayer properly now that we have a PS4, that would be such an amazing experience, and I reckon you guys can't argue about that. But anyways, to conclude this video, basically we have had a lot of hints that there will be a sequel to the Ratchet & Clank game. Now when we will see this sequel, I highly doubt we will hear anything about it this year. I reckon we might get an announcement or reveal trailer or something near next year E3, and then a release might be early 2018 or late 2018, which does seem unfortunate as it feels really long. But in the long run, I am happy because they will be able to perfect their game a lot and polish it and make it a really good Ratchet & Clank game. What I really want. And I mean, we did get it with this reboot, but I want a multiplayer in a Ratchet & Clank game. That is something I really want really badly. The current reboot was really limited to the content it could provide due to the movie and it having to follow its storyline. They were like limited. The movie didn't go to certain planets, so I don't think Insomniac really could have incorporated that into the story. Such as like the Gemlik base, as I mentioned prior. The Gemlik base was not in the movie, probably because of the low budget, but as well as since it wasn't in the movie, they really couldn't have incorporated the story into the game, which is unfortunate because I really wanted to see planets like the Gemlik base and more content, more planets, but it's unfortunate we did not get that. But with a sequel in the future, if it does come out, not having a movie, or most likely not having a movie, it will have no limits, and I think we can expect Insomniac Games to go all out and put as much effort and content into the game and deliver a fantastic experience. Or should I say, a quark-tastic experience. I'm not gonna make that joke, I'm so sorry guys. I'm so sorry you guys had to hear that. So with that, we have come to the end of this video. Hope you guys did enjoy, and I think this video might be one of the longer videos. I don't know, I talked pretty fast, but I hope you guys did enjoy. Again, let's try to get this video to 10 likes, and subscribe if you guys did enjoy. I love Ratchet & Clank, guys, and just check out my channel if you guys did enjoy. Ratchet & Clank is and always will be my most favorite and adored franchise to date, and I really wish this franchise to continue and keep growing bigger and bigger as I keep getting older, because it truly has been a major series that I've really enjoyed. So no other series I have played like this long, and I really do hope Ratchet & Clank does not stop. And I love making Ratchet & Clank videos as well. So again, I hope you guys did enjoy, and this was once again LegitMHx, signing out.